deconstructing the conglomerate Reliance Industries Limited. Yes, we have taken up this task to simplify the business from the point of view of valuations. So let us talk about the company, let us talk about Reliance Industries Limited, let us talk about the businesses it caters to, and then we can simplify the numbers accordingly. So, as we all know, it is the biggest conglomerate in our country, and at the very same time, it is the first company which has surpassed a market capitalization of 15 lakh crore. So, what is contributing to this 15 lakh crore is the question that we are trying to answer. So, simply putting in, there are so many different businesses which the company runs. There is the traditional business of refining and petrochem. There is the business of Geo Platforms Limited, whereby the company has ventured into the telecommunication business. Recently we saw the company sold somewhere around 33% of its stake cumulatively and is holding somewhere around 67% of stake. Now it is very interesting to notice that Reliance Industries hold 67% of Geo Platforms and Geo Platforms hold 100% of Reliance Jio Infocom. So Reliance Jio Infocom is basically the entity which has the licenses which are required in the telecommunication business. Alright, then we have Reliance Retail, whereby the company is having a stake of 86%, the rest has been sold out. Then we also have the businesses of life science, we also have the business of entertainment, logistics, infrastructure, solar. So these are all the different businesses where the company has put their foot in. At the very same time, they also run Network 18. They have also entered into an LLP with Eros International, which now they are producing movies for us. So there are so many different businesses whereby the company has put their foot in. What we are trying to do here is we are trying to simplify these valuations. So say for example, today the market cap of Reliance Industries Limited is 15 lakh crore. So when you put your money at this market cap, what exposure are you getting in the Reliance retail business? What exposure are you getting in Reliance Jio Platform business? And at the very same time, what exposure are you getting in all the traditional businesses the company has been running over a very long period of time? Alright, so that is how we are trying to simplify. Now to do that, we have simplified the business into three main heads. The first one being Reliance Jio Platforms, whereby the company currently holds 67% holding. The 33% has been sold out. The second category which we have is all the other businesses apart from Reliance Jio Platforms and Reliance Retail. Now this comprises of the refining and the petrochemical business, and at the very same time the businesses we just talked about. Reliance Life Sciences, Reliance Logistics, Reliance Solar for that matter, Reliance Industrial Infrastructure, the entertainment companies which the company runs. Alright, so all the other businesses apart from Jio Platforms and retail are being classified as business 2. Here the holding varies from company to company accordingly what assets they hold in those companies, and it varies here, so we cannot give an exact number here as we gave it in Reliance Jio Platforms. The third business which we have is the Reliance Retail business, whereby the company currently holds somewhere around 86.02% of holding. So the first business we have is of Reliance Jio Platforms, holding is 67%. The third business that we have is of Reliance Retail, whereby the holding is 86%. And the second business is basically everything else apart from Jio Platforms and Reliance Retail. Okay, so these are the three main heads which we are going to use to simplify the valuations. So talking about the first business first, Reliance Jio Platforms. We saw that the investment started to come in on April 22nd, and they came in till 15th July. The first investor was a very big one, Facebook, and the last one was even a bigger one, that was Google. Alright, so on 22nd April, Facebook had made that investment of 43,574 crore rupees for a stake of 9.99%. And on 15th July, Google had made an investment of 7.73%. For 7.73% stake, they made an investment of 33,737 crore. So these were the two investments that were made, initially and at the end. Between them, there was a series of investments that had come in from different private investors, from different government authority investors, basically. So let us see how the numbers worked out. So when Facebook had invested, Reliance sold 10% stake at a price of 4.36 lakh crore. So when I calculate this price, it is very simple to calculate. Basically, for 10% of holding, they invested an amount of 43,574 crore rupees. So for 100%, what is the value? At the end of the day, we want to know what is the value of Reliance Jio platforms. So for 10%, 43,000. So for 100%, how much? Simple unitary method that you can use, which you studied way back in 8th standard. Alright, you need to cross multiply and figure this number out. So the value of Reliance Jio platforms is somewhere around 4.36 lakh crore, given that we consider the entire 100% stake. Likewise, we saw different investments coming in, and likewise in the very same way, in this very same unitary method way, we can calculate these numbers as well. So say for example, Silver Lake Partners invested 4,547 crore rupees for a stake of 0.93%. So again, if you apply the unitary method for 0.93%, this much was the amount. So for 100%, how much? However, these amounts were given in press notes, but even if we want to calculate, we can simply can. The point that you must notice here is, to Facebook, when the stake sale happened to Facebook, the equity valuation was somewhere around 4.36 lakh crore. At the very same time, when the stake sale happened to Google, the equity valuation was somewhere around again at 4.36 lakh crore. But in middle of them, we saw that the equity value went up to 4.91 lakh crore. So why this thing happened? Basically, you can take an example of a normal marketplace. Say for example, if you're going to a marketplace and buying watermelons, and the shopkeeper asks for 4 rupees per watermelon. But if you tell him that, no, I'll take 3 watermelons and you give it to me for 10 rupees, he might just agree. The bulk discount which we generally see in our marketplaces, the exact same discount has been applied here as well. So these two players, they invested heavily. Facebook purchased a stake of 9.99%, Google purchased a stake of 7.73%. So the investment was quite heavy. But these players, these were minority holders, and that is why the discount they did not get. And at the very same time, Facebook and Google are also going to help Jio platforms strategically. Facebook might help in with the software development part, whereby Google might help in with the hardware development part. So that strategic consulting or strategic partnership is going to be there with Facebook and Google, but that is not the case with the other private players or the other institutes which have invested in Reliance Jio platforms. So for us, Reliance Jio platforms we can value at an equity value of 4.91 lakh crore only. We cannot consider that 4.36 lakh crore value because those are for big investors. And if tomorrow we go and buy Reliance Jio platforms, we are not going to purchase a stake of 8 to 10%. We'd be purchasing a very small stake, and henceforth we would not be getting that discount, that watermelon discount which we just talked about. So rounding up the equity value to somewhere around 4.9 lakh crore, for it becomes easier for us to value the company at the end. So yes, so for Reliance Jio platforms, the equity value which we have for 100% stake is somewhere around 4.9 lakh crore. The third business we'll talk about first. So the third business is of Reliance is the retail business which we are going to talk about. Again, we witnessed a few investments happening in the past 1 month or so. Starting with Silver Lake, they invested 1.75%. For 1.75%, they invested somewhere around 7,500 crore rupees at a pre-money equity value of 4.21 lakh crore. So generally, you have been reading this in news that they are investing the amount at a pre-money equity value. Likewise, whenever GIC invested or TPG invested, we saw this number coming up in press releases or in media releases that the company has sold 1.4% to Mubadala, 1.22% to GIC at a pre-money equity value of 4.285 lakh crore. Now, what does this mean basically? Let us take the last example and understand what pre-money equity value is. So, ADIA invested somewhere around 5,513 crore rupees for a stake of 1.2%. Now, this pre-money equity value means before the investment had come in. Say for example, before the investment of 5,513 crore rupees came in, before that, what was the equity value? So basically, I would say that this is the value, equity value for 98.8% stake. Alright, that is pre-money equity value. That before you invest in my company, whatever stake is mine, for that, what is the value? So the company was investing somewhere around 5,000 crore rupees for 1.2% stake. So the leftover stake is 98.8%. For that 98.8%, what is the value? So this is a pre-money equity value, that before the investment is coming in, what is the value of the company? And then we can calculate the post-money value, that once the investment has come in, what is the value now? So we can simply add on these two numbers and figure out that the number is somewhere around 4.34 lakh crore. So this is a number that matters, because this particular amount is only for 98.8% stake. Again, and we need to know the value for the entire 100%. So we need to add the value for that 1.2% as well, which is 5,513 crore rupees. If we add that up, we'll somewhere land up at a figure of 4.34 lakh crore. So we have the value of retail business, that is somewhere around 4.35 lakh crore if we round it up. Alright, so Reliance Jio valued at 4.9 lakh crore, Reliance Retail valued at 4.34 lakh crore. Now, what we need to do is we need to break all these valuations into the three businesses that we know. So, talking about the first business, that is Reliance Jio, the equity value for Reliance Jio for 100% stake is 4.9 lakh crore. But since the company is holding somewhere around 67%, so this translates into an equity value of 3.3 lakh crore. Likewise, we have the retail business whereby the entire value was 4.35 lakh crore. The company owns somewhere around 86%, so which translates into an equity value for the company at around 3.74 lakh crore. So 3.3 lakh crore for Reliance Jio, 3.74 lakh crore for Reliance Retail. The current market capitalization which the company is getting in the market is 15 lakh crore. In the Jio business, the retail valuation is somewhere around 3.3 lakh crore for what the company holds. In the retail business, the valuation for what company holds is somewhere around 3.74 lakh crores. And in all the other businesses, the leftover portion would come in. So if you subtract 3.3 lakh crore and 3.74 lakh crore from 15 lakh crore, that would be 7.96 lakh crore. This is the value which we can assign to all the other businesses that we talked about. So basically, this is the first business that we talked about. This was the third business that we talked about. And this is the second business, whereby we have the traditional business, whereby we have the logistics, the solar, the entertainment business which the company runs. So we can also calculate this in percentage terms. So Reliance Jio, out of this 15 lakh crore, is having somewhere around 3.3 lakh crore valuation. So we can simply calculate this by dividing 3.3 lakh crore by 15 lakh crore. Likewise, if we want to know the proportion of Reliance Retail, we can divide 3.74 lakh crore by 15 lakh crore. Again, for all the other business, if you want to derive the value, you can simply divide 7.96 lakh crore by 15 lakh crore and you get the answer. So if you divide it and find out the proportions would turn out to be in this way: 22% goes to Reliance Jio, 25% goes to Reliance Retail, and 53% goes to all the other businesses apart from Reliance Jio and Reliance Retail. So that is what you need to see here, that whenever you are putting in your money in Reliance, you are putting your 2000 rupees in Reliance, what kind of exposure are you getting into all the businesses which the company is running. So it might be the case that in times to come, Reliance Jio does really well, Reliance Retail does really well. So as and when they do well, the valuations would rise for them, and proportionately they'll have a bigger say in the entire picture. Alright, so that would happen when the companies start to do well. But as of now, this is the valuation that we are having in proportion. Alright, thank you.